So welcome back to the channel. You're joining me here for the next 3 days in the Scottish Galloways. We're going to be hitting up some castles, doing a bit of sightseeing and enjoying this lovely loch. So stay tuned, it's going to be a good video. In Scotland, and today we're going to be setting up in Loch Linvar and doing a bit of car camping, as well as I'll be doing some wild camping. Right, well, we're now set up, and to be fair, we're just going to chill out for the rest of the evening. I've got Kelly kettle that I'm going to be getting the brew on with, and we're just going to split a load of logs up, chill out by a fire, and just have a bit of a chilled evening. And then tomorrow, I ain't got my phone on me, but we're probably about 8-9 minutes down the road, there's a little castle. So we're going to hit that up first thing in the morning, head down to that castle, get a bit of drone footage as well of that. And then we're going to travel down to what's meant to be one of the most scariest bothies in Scotland, or at least in the Galloways anyways. So we'll have a little look at that. Probably not going to stay there because I'm pretty scared, but okay, hairs everywhere. So yeah, we'll then hit that bothy up. From the bothy we'll look at going to Loch I believe it is. I've been there before on one of my last videos, but we're probably going to do a little walk around there and either set up there for the night, or we'll hit another loch that's probably about 40 minutes away. So that'll be tomorrow's forecast of events, and then from that what we'll do then on this Sunday is we'll travel back. But as we travel back, there's an old bridge as well I want to hit up as well tomorrow, so that looks pretty decent. So yes, there's going to be some bits and bobs happening tomorrow, and then the main event will be on the last day, heading back to England. So yeah, I think we're just going to set up now, get the fire going, and just have 5 minutes just to chill out, get the kettle on, have a brew, so I've not had one today, and just have 5 minutes relaxing. Luna's cut herself right underneath her eye as well, so she's an absolute nightmare. Let her off lead, she loves it. She absolutely loves being off lead, but when she does, she just wants to run into everything. She don't care what's there, and she jumps over a wall, landing in a bit of barbed wire, and she's cut just below her eye. So yeah, I need to keep an eye on her and keep an eye on that as well. So anyways, beautiful evening, love the view, can't ask for much more than this. It's not raining, so that's a bonus as well. So yeah, we'll see you in a bit. Right, I'm going to wang on some sweet potato now. I know fire's probably not at the best point, but I am going for a little bit of a walk, so I just want to bury them best I can. Well, that concludes tonight, so I think I'm just going to pack away, sort the chairs out, get all them sorted and get my head down for the night. It's been a bit of a chill one, to be fair, but we're up early. We're going to hit one of the first castles of the day, so get ready for that, that'll be decent, and we'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning everyone, and you're joining us at Kenmure, I believe it's called or pronounced, castle, which was built in the 17th century, and it was a moat. But look at the sheer size of this. It's absolutely mega. And this will be the first castle of the, well, probably of the weekend, not of the day. But yeah, this is buzzing. I'm going to get the drone up in a bit. It is raining, however, we'll give it a try anyways. But yeah, Kenmure Castle, built in the 17th century. What a beast. Let's have a look inside, shall we? Right, so we've got the history buff in here, so she's going to tell us all about it. Go on then, Luke.
So we're at Kenmure Castle in Scotland. It is said that Mary Queen of Scots stayed here quite a few times. However, her enemies burned it down in 1568. No reason at all. It were defeated at the Battle of Lochside. It was hosted in 1563 to Mary. However, everyone here were punished for her loyalty to her. The castle was later burned again by Oliver Cromwell's forces in 1650 for the Gordon support of King Charles I. Since 1650, it has been left ruins. Nobody's renovated it, nobody's took over it. It's just been sat here, decaying.
And that's it then. So there you have it. A bit of history lesson for you. Right, well, it's been a bit of a disaster to get here, but we are here now. There's a load of logging going off at the moment, so we've had to park his car, best part like 3.5 miles down the road, and it's all off the beaten track, quite literally, even where the car is. But we couldn't go any further just because they were logging and stuff, so we ended up following this path all the way down to the Bothy. And to be fair, it was a steady walk. It's just that parts of where we was, because there's logging going off, we're not really meant to be there. But I weren't going to follow it all the way around and take a couple of hours to get round to it and park up at another spot. So we've winged it, but we've got here now. And I believe this is, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but the White Laggan Bothy or something mad like that. Well, this bothy is meant to be one of the most hauntedest bothies in the Galloways. So I'm not staying the night, but I've just seen two lads that are, and they've set up, but they've just gone down to the loch, I think it's Loch D. So they've gone down there, like, but we're just gonna get the drone up best we can with the weather conditions, have a couple of minutes inside, and then from that we'll embark on another 3.5 mile back down to the van, and then we're off to a bridge. It's quite a scenic bridge that I wanted to go to, so we're going to hit that up as well. Yeah, let's take you into the Bothy. bet that shit her up. Lovely place though. Can I come in? Here we are. Hello, Seto. I know. Right, well, that's a rest well needed, and to be fair, it's a really nice bothy. It's somewhere I'll probably come again, but I've got some of the views on here. Incredible, but I'll best catch up with the rest. There's, like I say, there's a couple of people staying again tonight, but I think it'll be a bothy I definitely hit up at some point in the near future. Maybe just after winter, or just as summer comes back into play, before up midgy season. We'll head up. But yeah, that's that. It's time to head back off. Best thing about this bothy is you've got a lovely stream coming down. You've got a loch just far, like Loch D, not too far from here. And then you're surrounded by barren woodlands. So there's potential for getting some firewood, which you can see in there anyways, there was some. So it's somewhere you'd probably come for a couple of nights, to be honest. I know I would, and do a bit of walking and that around the area, do a bit of fishing. Obviously there's certain rights for the fishing, but do some fishing as well. But yeah, other than that, we're just gonna take a stroll back now. It's another thing, it's about 3.5 miles, something like that, back to the car, get back in the van, and then we'll head towards this bridge if we can get there, because like I say, it was a nightmare getting to this point. I don't know how we're going to get back. That'll be something that I have to play around with and wing as always, but we'll hopefully get there, and you'll hopefully see us in a minute down at the bridge. And this bridge, I've not really got any information on it, so all I know is that it's a very scenic bridge. I know it's a bit bizarre, innit, going somewhere for a bridge, but to be fair, it does look pretty gangster. So we'll see how that pans out, and if we can get there, or if we can actually leave where we are at the moment. But we'll all soon see. But for now, see you in a bit. These fucking boots, are they?
Hello.
Hello. Right, I have to be over this. Right, so this here is the Romany Bridge. It's took a bit for us to actually get here, like, and definitely had to go off the beaten track for it. But look how sick that is. What I'm going to do, I think the best thing for this, especially where positioning is to get the drone up. So we'll get the drone up in a second. I am going to walk onto the bridge as well and see if I can try and get on it, but if not, we'll get the drone out and have a quick fly around. Look at that. Wow. Hey. This is sketchy. Scared. That's scary. Hey. Well, look at this. We've decided to scrap off and go into one of the lochs and instead come to the beach. Now I found on the maps a little coastal park up spot, and I thought, you know what, let's go for that instead. So after a bit of humming and ahhing and a little debate of as to whether we should or shouldn't, we decided to. And to be fair, we're both pretty glad we did come now. And look at this. I'm just going to chill out for the rest of the evening now. We're going to walk Luna on the beach for a bit, and then I'm going to get some burgers on the go outside. So I might show you them, but if not, we'll see you in the morning. Shut up. Right, show everyone what we're doing.
Burger, cheese, dunk, eat.
Scram. Lovely. What a lovely morning sunrise that was. We're just supping up now, and then we're going to go to Kenmure Castle, something like that. Now this is a proper picturesque castle, and to be fair, I've seen it on TikTok and I thought, you know what, I need to go there, so that's the plan. I'm just going to soak the rest of this sunrise in, and then we'll head off. It's literally, if you follow course now, it's about 6 miles. What we've got to do is we've got to drive back up towards Dumfries, and then from Dumfries cut through almost in towards like Carlisle way to get there. So it's going to be about 1 hour and 40, which probably shouldn't take that really. But I suppose we've got to go up and then around. So from a 6 mile trip, it's turned into like a 40 odd mile trip. So, but don't open until 10 o'clock. I'm not sure if we're going to have a look round itself, so I don't fancy leaving Luna in the car for too long. We'll play it all by ear. We'll see how it goes as soon as we get there. Well, see you in a bit. Right, well unfortunately we couldn't fly the drone. However, we are going to end the video on some really nice views. Unfortunately, the weather was way too, well, as you can see, it's absolutely shocking. So I don't fancy losing the drone and all footage from the weekend. However, if you've enjoyed videos like this, then do let me know and we'll make a lot more of them. But for now, we'll see you on that next video.